Alright, I can't wait. I don't have all the equipment to try it, but I want to open the box and see what's inside. The equalizer, multi-band equalizer by DBX, a mono channel 24 or 21 little bands to EQ a channel. I super happy about that. Cope with the distance. Business advices from a CEO on how to start your business from daily life events. Click like and subscribe to promote this video and channel. So let's open it. Wow. Wow. I'm excited. These machines, oops. These machines are not the most expensive, but they sound great. And it's for my second set, so it's a set I use less often. It's for another type of sound, so that will fit perfectly. So let's open it. Yay! Alright, so let's start with the machine. First impression, it seems to be nice. The finish is metallic. It looks pro, like solid gear. I'll remove the plastic. And wow. I'm impressed. For the price, the hardware seems very solid. And what I like is when you go at 0, so neutral, there's a little dent. You feel that you're at 0. You don't have to say about 0. It's exactly 0. And then you can slide where you want, and at the end you don't feel you're gonna break anything. I'm really impressed by the hardware. I look forward to try it. Let's open the box still. There's still stuff in the box. The Model 131S EQ. The power cord. Some screws for the rack mount. the product registration card and some safety important instructions. I look very forward to try this. Okay, the DBX 131S equalizer. It's a multi-band approach. Let's try it and try to play with it. It's connected to a solid state equipment. My first equipment I purchased. I thought an equalizer would complement well the whole thing. I went for DBX because one of my friends has a channel strip by DBX and he didn't pay much. I think something like $250, but the quality of the sound is impressive. So shout out to DBX. I purchased their equalizer. Let's play with it. So there's a few things I'd like to talk about. First, there's an EQ bypass. So this is the sound with the EQ at 0, and this is the sound without the EQ at 0. So you feel there's a little bit more bass without it, but the sound is less refined. It's more it's less polished. When I put just the sound of the EQ at 0 level, it boosts a little bit the high frequencies, and it smooths the whole sound. Now if I play with the EQ, I'll put it at 0, all at 0, to see how it sounds. So let's go. And now all at the top. And now everything is boosted. It's a little bit too much. So for the voice, how would I play with this? I have a RME audio interface, so pretty responsive in the mids and the heights. The low frequencies of the audio interface are present and detailed, but they're not amplified much. So it might taint the sound that you hear right now. There's a lot of bands, so you can be very surgical in the way you play with the sound. For my voice, I don't like to hear too much the high frequencies for speaking, so I'll bring that down. But right now when I speak, if you want a radio voice, normally you might want to boost a little bit the bass, like this, up to a little bit before 200. That would be theoretically thing, and maybe a little bit the height to bring more life to the sound, but not much. So that could be a way to set it up. It's really nice to I really like the sound of DBX that it brings. I think it's smooth the harsh original sound that is not touched at all by the warm audio equipment besides their transistors. There's a lot of selections of transistors that you can get. This is the best, the most transparent setup I could get. Still, it taints the sound, but I think the combination with DBX is pretty cool. It's smooth. So what is this EQ for business? What does it mean for business? It's the equivalent of putting a cherry on top of the sundae of my second set of equipment. It's a nice thing to have. I like this DBX equipment because it's versatile. It can complement many piece of equipment. It's just a nice finish. It's a nice touch. But what I like about this piece of equipment, beside the price, it was very accessible. It's a very versatile piece of equipment. It's very polyvalent. And when you start in something, or if you have a studio, for instance, and you do different gigs, and you go in different environment, having versatility and is very, 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 very helpful. When you start, you have opportunities, unplanned things, and sometimes they don't fit your strategy, but they're in the long run they can help your strategy. So you must consider these opportunities and jump on them and seize them if you can. So this kind of equipment or these kinds of things are nice to have, but here it's like a joker card. It can do many things. So always keep one in hand if you can. Versatility is good when you start.